welcome back to my channel. Alright guys, so for today I'm using one of the palettes that I showed you guys in my haul. If you guys haven't seen my haul, I'm gonna put it up here so you can definitely go check it out right now. Pause this video, go watch that video, and then come back to this video, okay? Alright guys, so today I'm using my BFF palette, and oh my god, I was so excited to try this palette for the longest. I literally had this palette in my drawer for like a whole month and I did not use it because I really wanted to get that haul out and then use it. So I literally waited a whole month to try this palette, and I've been like dying to do this look. Like I've been trying to recreate this look for the longest. I'm super excited I finally got to use this palette. It's so beautiful. Like honestly, I did not expect it to look this good. Like it's just so dope, and it's such a cheap palette. Like if you guys are looking for a cheap palette with nudes and glitters and some color, definitely check them out. They're super cheap, and I love this palette so much. It's so cute. Like everything about this is just so me. Like I love the glitter, I love the packaging, the little rose gold. That's super cute, and it's with Alondra Elsy, and I love them so much. I've been watching them on YouTube for like the longest, and I'm just like, oh my god, I wish I had a best friend like that so I could make videos with. And they're just super cute, and I love them, and I've been supporting them, and I've been like their subscriber for the longest. So whenever they dropped this, I was like, oh yes, like I need this palette. Like it has to happen. I need this palette. And whenever she created something like this, I was like, girl, wait till I try my palette. Alright guys, I'm gonna let y'all see how I created this look. But before you leave, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below, turn notifications on so you never miss my videos. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Alright guys, y'all already know I'm gonna start priming these eyes for this bomb look I'm finna do. But first, I wanted to show y'all how cute this palette is. It's the BFF palette. Look how beautiful these shades are. All them browns, those blues. I can honestly see myself reaching into this palette. Like this summer finna be lit. I'm going in with the shade Peach, which is a very light tan. It's kind of orangey, but not really. It's more like a neutral shade, and I want to use this as my transition shade, so you can't really tell. Like I'm looking at it right now and I don't really see a difference, but trust me, when I was doing it I could definitely tell a little bit. Like obviously it's not gonna be like, you know, like too out there, but it's just enough like to create a base for my other shades coming up. And let me tell you guys, this blends so easily. It's so rich, it's so pigmented. Like so far I'm loving this. Now I'm gonna go in with the next shade, which is Latte, which is a very soft brown. And let me tell you how beautiful this blended out. Same thing as the first shade. Like I'm in love with this palette so far, and honestly it's so hard for me to find a good brown. Like I always feel like every brown I go into is too dark, or like the undertones, it just doesn't look good. I don't know, but I'm very picky with my browns, and this brown is literally like the brown that I've been looking for, like the perfect transition brown. Like if you want to do darker looks and you want to do a nice light brown transition, like this is it. It's so good. It's also very buildable, which I love, and the shade is just so perfect. Like I'm gonna use another shade after this, but it's just perfect. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Aloe and Else, which is a darker brown. But when I tell you that these shades are buildable, like look at that, it's not even that dark. Like what I'm applying, it's not that dark, and that's fine with me because browns could definitely get messy. So I'm in love with the fact that it didn't start off so dark, and it could look a little dark on the palette, which is fine. But like when I apply it on my eyes, you know, it lets you get to the level that you want it to be. Like it lets you get to the shade that you want to create, and I love that because I definitely don't want to do something too overpowering. Like I definitely want my brow like to be there, but I don't want it to like just be too much, if that makes sense. Like I kind of want something more softer. Honestly, this look right here could definitely be like my going out look. Like it's so soft, it's so subtle. Like it's definitely there, but it's not too much. Like it's a perfect type of nude look. So if you guys are scared to try out blues or reds, or if you guys have this palette and you guys are wondering what to do, try this out. Y'all gonna love it. Moving on to my next step, I'm going to cut my crease. So you guys can use any concealer or any foundation that is light enough. Definitely go try it out. I'm using this brush, but I'm kind of like iffy about it because I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers and they be using like a nice oval brush. So I think I'm gonna take a trip to Morphe and buy me a different brush and see like if it makes the process easier or whatever. If y'all do cut creases, comment down below and let me know what y'all use, how y'all do it, because I've been seeing people use different brushes and different techniques, so let your girl know. Now I'm finally gonna go in with that beautiful blue that caught my eyes since the day I saw this palette, which is Malibu. And let me tell you how beautiful this blue is. Like, it's so pigmented, but it's such a light color. Like, look, like y'all can literally see that, but y'all can see that it's a light blue. It's like a soft baby blue. Like, I have a thing for blue. Like, I love blue, and then having blue eyeshadow with brown, like, this was definitely my first, but I'm in love with the combination of blue and brown. Like, it looks so pretty. I'm in love with it, and it went in so well. So now I'm grabbing that dark brown. I'm applying a little bit more, and I'm just kind of blend it out. And I'm also applying some glitter glue on my lids to get them ready for some shimmer. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Virgo, which is that beautiful blue, but it's not just blue. Like, it's kind of like white and blue. It's super blinding. I'm in love with the combination of it. Like, I was gonna keep it blue and brown, but when I saw that shade, I was like, nope, I have to apply it. Like, I have to find a way to like put it on my lid or something. And I'm so happy I did it because it's so beautiful, the combinations together. I was a little tempted to just put that blue all over my, like, that blue glitter all over my blue lid, but like, I really do like the matte, so I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit matte but also apply the shimmer. And I love how it came out, like half matte, half shimmer, and with the brown combined, it just came out so dope. If you guys don't have glitter glue, like, y'all don't have to use it. Like, I'm pretty sure if you use a shimmer alone, it's definitely going to be noticeable. It probably won't stick on too long, or it won't be as bright, but it'll definitely be noticeable. So if y'all don't have glitter glue, or y'all, you know, whatever, that's fine. Just keep using the shimmers and you good, girl. Now finishing up the eyes, I finally got some lashes on. Now moving on to some face products. For my face primer, I'm going to go in with my Juno & Company moisturizer, which is also a primer. I really don't feel like it's sticky on my face. Like, whenever I use my Milk primer, I definitely feel it. But this one, I don't really feel it. Like, I feel like it's just a regular moisturizer. And it just doesn't, it's not as heavy, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm in love with this primer. I always been in love with this primer. If you guys haven't tried it, definitely try it out. Now I'm going to go in with my YSL Foundation. And I've been really thinking about trying a new one. So I was looking into when I found Estee Lauder. I think that's how you say it. I could be wrong. But anyway, I saw some foundation on Sephora that I really did like, but I haven't tried it on. And unfortunately, due to COVID, we can't try on like the foundations or anything like that. So I'm just kind of like winging it at this point. So if y'all got some dope foundation, let me know so I could definitely go check it out. Now moving on to my next step, I'm going to contour my face, and I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty cream bronzer in the shade Macchiato. And I have a little surprise for you guys. I'm not going to spill nothing, but just know a new bronzer on the way. And I'm super excited to show you guys because I love cream bronzers. And if you guys known me, like, I don't try bronzers out. Like, that's not my thing. But I love the cream ones. I feel like it's more me. Like, it's not too much for my skin. I'm hoping the new cream bronzer fits me as great as this one because this one is just so bomb. Moving on to some powder bronzer. I got my NARS in the shade Laguna. I don't be using a lot, but I put just enough so you guys can see. To bake my face, I'm going in with my Huda Beauty baking powder in the shade Banana. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to always snatch up my cheeks first. I usually leave the eyes for last, but I'm going to make sure that my cheeks are snatched, okay? For concealer, I'm going to use my e.l.f. and also my Kylie to try them out together. And I haven't been a big fan of Kylie, but together it's not so bad. Like, the first time was a little iffy, but then the more I try it, like, you know, I be looking at it and it don't be looking all crazy. So far Kylie and e.l.f., they're an okay for me. They blend really good together. Like, I think I tried Kylie alone and it wasn't the best. So I feel like the reason I like Kylie and e.l.f. is mostly because of e.l.f. But I'm gonna keep trying and see how they go. So I'm also gonna start baking my under eyes so that they can get snatched as well. I only bake my face for like 5 minutes and then I'm set. So now that we're done with the face, I'm gonna move on to some setting powder, and I'm gonna use my Sephora microsmooth foundation. Y'all already know this, like, the best setting powder ever, okay? So y'all need to try it out ASAP. For blush, I'm going to use my Tarte blush in the shade Party, which is a very soft pink. But I am planning on buying some new blushes, so definitely stay tuned. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Eyes Out highlighter, which is from Anastasia. Y'all already heard me talk about this a million times. Look how blinding it is. It's so fire. But I already got a new highlighter on the way too. So I can't wait to show y'all. I can't wait to see what's the hype about with this new one, because everybody talking about that one. Now I'm going to outline my lips. And of course, I do not know the name of the shade. But don't worry. I'm going to put it in the description below once I find it. But yeah, this has been like my favorite step to do lately with my lips. Like, I feel like it just gives my lips more dimension, like more volume. It just makes it look so much fuller and longer, and just, I don't know, I love it. So anyway, I'm gonna use a Morphe lipstick. I believe the shade is Babe, but I'm gonna put in the description below. And I'm just loving the browns. I feel like the brown and the blue look so good. Like, who would have thought? I definitely didn't know that brown and blue look so good together, but whatever. Now I'm applying a very light lipstick from e.l.f. to make it look ombre, and look at my lips, like they look fire. And I'm gonna set my face with some Glow Recipe setting spray, and yo, shorty is done. I'm so happy about this look. I really did enjoy this look so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe, follow my Instagram, put a like, comment down below, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.